Hi, it's Jamie. I'm here in Minneapolis still. It's storming out. Jennifer and the kids went to the zoo. They're on their way home, I suppose. I've got to make this quick. I thought I had a little bit more time, but here we go. This is the Phil and Ted's Dot. I actually saw this last year at ABC. It was a different color, a few things were different about it, but this is the actual finished product. The Dot, as you can tell, is a little bit smaller than your standard Phil and Ted's, and I'll show you an example of that. This is the Navigator, their other new stroller. Now, I'll do a separate video for this, but just so you can see them side by side, Dot 10-inch wheels. Regular Phil and Ted strollers have 12. So this is actually 15% smaller and it sits lower, but this frame and this frame, these are the same. So your seat's the same size, you get all the full size features of a stroller in a smaller footprint. You know, they're both 23 inches wide, width's the same, but it is a smaller stroller. It sits lower to the ground. So let's get on the Dot. We'll see you later. So, Phil and Ted, they were the, pioneers of the inline stroller market. They're based in New Zealand. And what an inline stroller allowed you to do that became really like this, it just blew up in New York, especially, was it allows you to have a double that is the same size as your, basically the same size as your single. It's not a side-by-side, it's not a tandem, it is an inline. So you have single stroller here, and then you have the doubles kit, which you add to it when you have a second child. This is actually in the 2 toddler configuration. There are a few different configurations with this I'll show you. That was actually one of the hardest things for people to kind of get their head wrapped around when I was working retail. But, quick, the stroller itself holds 44 pounds. The double kit back here holds 33. And while we're back here, I want to show you the Dot seat now actually has a one-handed recline. So it's not a huge dip of a recline, but it's pretty nice, if your kid falls asleep, to give them a little bit extra comfort. We've got a canopy back here. You do have to take the seat off to fold it. So that is one more step, but it's not a huge thing. The nib springs here in the frame just pop right off, just like that. And the actual seat itself of the stroller will recline flat, and it's a strap mechanism that supports the recline and controls it. So it's what's called an infinite or multiple recline positions. So you have anywhere from here all the way up. It's just the strap system. You adjust it, you tighten it, you loosen it. It's very, very, very easy. And if you notice, the seat back right here is ventilated. So you're going to have really good airflow. And then there's a track actually in the back that the harness rides up and down. So you're not rethreading your harness as the kid gets taller, or you switch them around and you want to put the smaller kid in. You just twist the harness and slide it up and down a track, and then it adjusts in height. The handle's height adjustable. The footwell is this really nice hard plastic, and it has grates in it. So when kids are up here and their shoes are full of sand or whatever, it's going to go right through. It's going to make cleaning it a lot easier. And just so you can see the other position for the double kit, you remove the handlebar and there are little pegs that snap into the side, and then you just snap this right in. So your toddler can ride up here, and this will support 44 pounds, and then you can put your newborn back here. And you can just slide them in and out through the back. Phil and Ted's actually makes a cocoon where let me take the brake off. You can actually put them in, it's like a little carry basket, and you can just slide them in and out right here through the back. It's really, really nice. But, as I said, the wheels are 2 inches smaller. So I'm 6'2", I push this all over the neighborhood, fully loaded, and I found it a little too short for me. So I think anybody around 6 feet and over might find it a little too short for them. Other than that, I actually really like it. It's just like your standard Phil and Ted, which is good. And it's smaller, it's cute, One thing I will point out, Please pay attention when you're putting the wheel, air in the wheels. They are air filled. The frame itself will only hold a 22 psi, and the wheel goes up to 25 to 28. So that means if you overinflate your wheel, you can damage the frame of the tire. So go by the frame, okay? Just go to 22. And it's like that on the Navigator as well, which I'll show you in a moment. Also, because it does sit lower, when you're putting the second child in, it is a couple inches lower you're going to have to go. Not anything substantial at all. The fold on this guy is one-handed. There is a lever here in the front. You just squeeze that, and then this pops down. And then there is a chassis lock here on the side, right here, that locks it shut. And then to open it, you release that, pop that open, and then just pull there. It's very, very easy to fold and unfold. Very, very durable. It's 26 pounds. The Dot. Yeah, it's new filling Teds. I like it. You know, I'm just a giant. Too tall, 6'2". Sorry about it. But I do. I like the Dot. I think you'll like it. Get into it.